Hello guys, I am back again for another Jurassic World Mattel Tour review, and now we're back at it with Jurassic World Hammond Collection. This is my third Hammond Collection figure, and this was one that I was holding back and forth, but I really wanted to get, and I just finally decided to just say, screw it, I need to get it. I just went on eBay, found one at a good price because, I lost my chance on getting it at Target. And yeah, I didn't even have any luck finding it at Target in stores, but it was always online. So I guess I had the silver lining to go find it on eBay. The Hammond Collection, Dr. Alan Grant. One of the few Hammond Collection human figures I actually wanted to buy because this Alan Grant figure had something that the previous Alan Grant figures released never had. That hatless Alan Grant. That's what I wanted. I wanted the Mattel Alan Grant figure that just didn't have a hat attached to him. Of course, I had to get this, and plus, I'm also getting this just to get the JP3 Alan Grant that's coming out with the female Raptor, which I'm not sure will have a hatless version of him, but if it does, then I don't know if this will justify justify me getting this version, but at the same time, I'm not sure if it'll come with that. So that's why I bought this, mostly because it's a hatless Alan Grant alongside it, and it's obviously the better Alan Grant figure in terms of movie accuracy. I'm not sure about likeness, but I'll definitely take a look at that once I get it all out the package. But of course, I'm really excited to take a look at this figure. But let's go over the package first. It's the typical standard Hammond Collection style package where it's mostly very not gonna say gritty, but it definitely looks really appealing to a degree. Really still love the Hammond Collection logo. Of course, you got Dr. Alan Grant, and the text definitely does look pretty good. Like, just the overall aesthetic looks pretty nice. Over the other side, you have the Hammond Collection logo again with Jurassic Park and a render of Alan Grant. Just getting the focus right there, as you can see. Does look pretty nice from there. Over here, you got the prototype image, or at least the digital image of Alan Grant carrying his flare, looking pretty nice. And of course, the bio and a line from the film alongside with the production photo of Sam Neill in the iconic sequence in the first Jurassic Park. Also, first Jurassic Park logo up there on the top, and the Hammond Collection logo up there. Other side, just Hammond Collection. Underside, nothing special. So we're done with the package. Let's go ahead and get this exciting looking figure out of the package. Alrighty, so we have Hammond Collection Alan Grant out of the package, and really, I'm actually really impressed with this, having it in hand now. It's definitely one of my favorite Hammond Collection figures so far out of all the human characters to get a Hammond Collection release. I mean, I'm biased. I'm an Alan Grant fan. Of course, I'm gonna freaking buy Alan Grant in different variations. I mean, I can't help it. I really like Alan Grant, and this figure is really great. And I love the detail they put into this figure. Of course, it's a premium style figure, so I'm gonna expect a little bit more than just, the typical Legacy Collection style that we get. So this is completely different, and it's also really cool that they finally made a figure at this kind of look to it. I was originally going to just brush it off, but then I'm like, I couldn't help it. I really wanted this because I really love the way they captured his entire likeness and look from the film instead of the Legacy version, which they kind of have a little bit of an inaccurate look to it, but we'll get to that later in comparison. So let's get close up here looking at Alan Grant, the base figure so far. Right off the bat, I really love that hat. That hat is so incredibly detailed. You can definitely see the tiny little details of his hat looking like the same fedora he had in the film. And of course, you get the painted stripe this time. It's like the Legacy Collection figure did not have that stripe painted. It was plain white, but that was easily forgiven because it's not like a premium style figure. This one is. So it definitely is more movie accurate. Before I initially completely took this out the package, I wanted to test that everything's still intact. So of course, parts are not loose or broken or anything. So it's definitely fine. And also wanted to check if the glasses were removable, and thankfully they were. So yeah, the glasses are removable. So if I could, I mean, he looks good with the glasses on, but I'm going to quickly take off those glasses so you can see his likeness. Glasses will be sitting right here, and here he is without the glasses, and definitely does look like an Alan Grant figure. Sam Neill's likeness can be a little bit difficult to be seen, but I don't really think it's that bad. I mean, he looks pretty okay. I really like how he looks. I don't think it looks that bad. I definitely do like the shape of his hat, like a lot more than the previous Legacy figure. I mean, I don't know, it's just the way it sticks out and pokes out like an actual fedora. It looks really good. but we'll compare it to the other figure later. Also, his red bandana and from the inside of his shirt looks really nice and painted a little bit more noticeably. And of course, his sky blue or very light toned blue shirt is painted so well. Well, I mean, sculpted so well. Paint wise, it looks fairly decent. I do see some shading going around, and it does look pretty nice. So overall, it looks really good. Also love the way they did his pants, and the belt has the additional details that the Legacy Collection version was missing. Got his watch on there painted on, also sculpted on. Again, his pants supposedly khakis, I think, but the way it's colored and everything, it's also kind of got some shades to it as well. It looks pretty much detailed, as good as it should be. And his shoes, the boots he has on, is also, I think, the right colors. Looks like it should be darker, like one part it should be colored in, but other than that, I feel like they did a good job, and it does look really fitting. So yeah, overall, like I said, I absolutely really love the detail they put on this figure, but I really just like the overall look. This is a far better looking figure than the Legacy Collection version, but that's because it's obviously more detailed and meant for the adult collectors. And also, let me go ahead and switch the head, because as much as I like the hat Alan Grant, this is what I came here for. See if I get it on there correctly. Yep, there we go. There we go. Yep, that's exactly it. Oh, this head's much better. Definitely got the Sam Neill likeness right there. Yeah, much better. I like this a lot more. Just him without the hat. I mean, I'm so used to him with the hat. There could have been just a feature where his hat was removable, like an Indiana Jones action figure. But yeah, I love this. This is really cool. Definitely looks way better. Like, I like this. I'll just keep it like this because I can't help it. I love how he looks without this. So of course he comes with different hands, which is the Raptor Claw hand, and the glove, which is used to carry the baby raptor, which we'll take a look at the baby raptor, which if we can get it in detail close enough, because it is super tiny, probably will never capture that look. So we're just gonna have to try our best with this one. Probably never gonna get that close. Oh crap. Probably never gonna get that close because it's so tiny. And we're behind so much more stuff focusing. So I'm gonna just say that zooming in right here, you can definitely see the detailing of that raptor, looking exactly like the baby animatronic from the film, just coated in this one coat of paint. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could have literally painted the entire thing to look exactly like the film, and it will have so much more detail, but that would probably make it more expensive than it already is. It's a $15 human figure set. I think $14, $13, $15. I forgot how much these cost, but they're obviously not the cheapest. It also comes with a flare. Isn't the first time you see a Jurassic figure with a flare. I think this looks like a reused sculpt. I don't think it looks like a new sculpt, but nothing too special. But he does come with a flare just like the original, because the original Legacy Collection figure came with his flare gun that was used in Jurassic Park 3. So let me go ahead and switch the hands out and see how he looks. So here he is with one of the hands on, which is the Raptor Claw hand. Just looks overall nice. Really like how this looks. And it does fit on there snugly, and it doesn't feel like I'm going to break the figure by changing the pieces too much. But of course, I'm always careful. So definitely like this particular hand. I spent a little too long trying to get this to look like how it was supposed to look in the film. But then I also realized that, of course, he had gloves on for both hands, so there's only one glove hand, so that's kind of weird. I don't know why the heck I had to go back and check that out, but I really wanted to. But this is his glove hand on, holding the baby raptor. So that's basically it for that one. All right, let's go ahead and compare this Alan to the Legacy Collection Alan, which, wow, that's a drastic difference. And I'm also going to be bringing out another Alan Grant figure from Mattel, and I'm just going to stick strictly to Mattel. Gonna go and get Dominion Alan Grant as time changes and flies by. Yeah, they all look pretty nice. Just looking at how this look, of course, I know I wanted to just stick to, just Jurassic Park 1 Alan, because that's the only comparison we're going for. But as you can see, of course, the difference, it's so similar. in terms of look, but obviously different in terms of execution and design. Hammond Collection all the way, man. I mean, it's more movie accurate. It just looks better. And of course, you got a hatless Alan. And of course, you get the previous Legacy Collection figure, which I still like. I mean, it's still a nice figure, but definitely does look stranger. And the hat, well, the hat looks nice. I do like the way the hat is still sculpted, but it's a much more smaller look now. And it's just the pants color is also the bigger issue, though, because it's still not as accurate as it's supposed to be. But overall, they did a decent job with this figure, and this is just a 4 or 5-year-old figure now. 5 years old, and you see how time just evolves and gets better with the action figures. But I am excited for the other Alan Grant figures that are coming out. Of course, the new Hammond Collection Alan's coming out, and the new 93 Classic Alan Grant based on the Kenner style Dr. Grant, which I am so excited for. Dr. Grant, man, he's getting better figures now. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this review off of the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Dr. Alan Grant figure. Definitely a must buy, obviously. Definitely love this figure, and I just really like the hatless variant. Just a breath of fresh air to finally have an Alan Grant that doesn't have to be featured with a hat. And of course, I still like this particular head. I mean, I don't have anything against that. It's just that I'm just really happy with this Alan figure, like having it in person. And of course, posing around with it in different ways. And the articulation is nice as well. I know I didn't point out the articulation, but I guess you all know it's super articulated. But again, it's just such a nice figure overall, and posing it right next against my Raptors I have previously, not the Hammond Collection. I don't even have the Hammond Collection Raptor, and I probably never will get that one. I'll stick to the JP3 one coming out soon. Man, you know I'm going to buy a lot of those. So yeah, that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll definitely be picking up more Hammond Collection figures someday, because again, that line has a lot of really good figures, and this is already one of my favorites, so I'm glad I got it. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll be seeing you guys later.